Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow YouTubian nation. This is Chris, and of course, this is my channel, Barn on 11970. Thank you, as always, for checking out my channel. All right, guys, I've gotten a lot of amazing comments, a lot of amazing emails, not only here, but on my Facebook page, Barn on 11970. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything, and I want to let everybody know, yes, I'm perfectly fine. Nothing's going on. This is what I have to look at, the whole entire thing. To me, it's nothing more than an experience, and I've said in several videos that I've made over the past months and even the past years that you make choices in life, and sometimes things will present themselves for life's way of saying, well, is this what you want? And you can either agree with it or disagree with it, change it, do whatever you want with it. And I even say about the whole amusement park analogy, where when it comes to building your own amusement park, first of all, you could never build an amusement park for yourself. You need people to help you. Plus, it's more exciting when people are enjoying the amusement park with you. So there are always going to be people in your life, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, to help you along with your life, with your experiences. Now, the one thing I have learned is it seems most people just want to stick with the positive, just want to stick with the good, and think, well, as long as I ignore the other stuff, then my life will turn out the way I want. But if you've seen on several different videos I've talked about, even negative things, you can get something positive out of them if you see them for what they are. And for me, this whole thing that happened the past couple of days was nothing more than a learning lesson and something I needed to experience to find out more stuff about myself. Now, this is where some people will never really understand what's going on, because what I go through is going to be different from what you go through. What I perceive is going to be different from what you perceive. Your opinions are going to be different from mine, vice versa. So my experience is mine alone. Other people tend to watch it because obviously on YouTube it's a public forum, and there are going to be people who are going to enjoy it or hate it depending on whatever they choose to be. So they may not understand the concept of why I do things. Some may say it's wrong, some may say it's over the top, some may say it's complete fraud, some may say it's the best thing that they ever heard. It's all about your perception. So as far as I'm concerned, the whole events of what happened taught me a lot of different things. And I brought a lot of good out of it. Now, obviously, I can't control what other people do, think, or say. But I've learned how to handle things a little bit better, how to look deeper within myself, how to not focus on certain things. And yes, you can have people give you advice all the time. I mean, how many relationships have there been where you give good advice to someone else, but you don't follow it yourself? So it's not always that easy, but it's easier when you're looking outside into someone else's life or somebody else's situation. So for me, I took the positive out of all that. I learned what I don't want. I learned how I can handle things, how I can handle things differently, what I should do. I have no regrets, because if I choose to do something and I do it from the heart, regardless of the outcome, good or bad, I cannot regret something I chose to do, and I chose to do willingly, even if other people tried to involve me into something that I didn't want. So the beautiful thing is, if you try something and don't like it, you never have to do it again. And that situation got to the point where it was just something that I had to figure stuff out with. And I'm glad I did. So for me, it was an experience. I have no regrets. I am as strong as I always have been. I am going to continue to do what I do. And for those who care enough to view it and enjoy it, well, hopefully I'll send some kind of positive message. But I've learned that we cannot just focus on always the good and pretend the bad doesn't exist. Because you can learn from any kind of situation. It's just how hard are you willing to pay attention to what's going on and see the bigger picture for what it is. Because I've always said, you will never be able to control what other people do, but you can control the way you handle it. Now, the way I handled it might not have been the way I usually do. It might not be the way people expect me to. But, again, a learning lesson. So, to my subscribers that come here for the ability to listen to what I say because they care about what I say, and they enjoy what I say, and they learn from what I say, that I want people to see that regardless of a situation, even if it's bad, if I can get a little tiny good out of it, then it served a purpose. So this didn't drive me away. It didn't scare me away. Half my family got messages, more than just the people that I mentioned in the videos. There were others that just ignored it, and I'm glad they did. But yeah, I learned a lot from the situation, and I'm going to continue doing what I do. I love this, even with the situations that involve other people that, let's just say, have a lot of extra free time on their hands and make judgments that they really shouldn't. But that's their opinion. They're entitled to it. If they want to think things about me, more power to them. So I'm going to promise you guys that I'm going to do as much as I can to focus on those who matter and not let the distractions interfere with the message. So to my subscribers, I hope you can understand that sometimes we all fall, sometimes we all make mistakes, sometimes we get thrown off our game. It happens. But we should never be afraid of it. We should never walk away because somebody had a bad moment. Because real people that are here for real support and real unity need to know that we have to stick together through thick and thin. So most people have been trained. It's okay to laugh when you're happy. It's okay to feel great when things are going well. But can you still stand tall when everything is collapsing around you? And yes, we all will have our moments. We'll all have our weak points. We'll all break down. Just because we can understand that we create our own amusement park does not mean everything is going to be beautiful. Things will break down. People will come there that don't like your amusement park. Some people are there because they want to destroy it or have a park close to you so they can steal your customers. It's all about what you do with it. So I try and do the right thing, but it just shows that I'm human and I make mistakes, but I don't regret it and I'm proud for it. And the people that were here for the right reasons will always understand that, so I thank you for that. So this was a learning lesson for me. It was a beautiful thing. I took some very good things out of it. I eliminated a lot of things I've decided I don't want in my life, and we'll see where it goes. So I'll continue to be here. I'll continue to do my best to make the best possible videos I know how, unedited, and always real. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and I look forward to hearing your comments, and have a great night. Peace.